The costumes in Bridgerton are not historically accurate but intentionally designed to blend Regency-era fashion with modern flair. Set in early 1800s England, the show draws inspiration from the Regency style, like high-waisted empire silhouette dresses, but adds rich fabrics, bright colors, glittering embroidery, and elaborate hairstyles to create a visually striking, fantasy-like aesthetic. Each family in the show has a distinct color palette that reflects their personality, helping to tell the story visually. While real Regency fashion was more subdued, Bridgerton uses costume as a tool for storytelling, expressing emotion, individuality, and even rebellion, especially among its female characters. The result is a wardrobe that connects past and present, making historical themes feel fresh and relatable for modern audiences. How historically accurate are the clothes in Bridgerton? A look inside the Regency-era glamour. Bridgerton is not meant to be a historical documentary. It is more of a fantasy show that brings together the past and the present. People went gaga over its grand balls, romance that felt a bit too scandalous for those times, and of course the costumes that looked like they came straight out of a fairy tale when it first released on Netflix. The show is set in what's known as the Regency era in England. So naturally, a lot of gowns and silk were expected. And maybe bonnets as well. Though some of us are secretly glad we don't see them in Bridgerton. But when it comes to wardrobe accuracy, the costumes in Bridgerton are meant to be inspired by history, not meant to be historically accurate. The designers reimagined it all for a modern audience. The high-waisted dresses are known as empire silhouettes. They are true to the Regency style. Women of that time wore gowns that flowed gracefully and were made of light muslin fabric. The materials are richer and shinier in the show. They are also way more colorful than what women actually wore back then. The creators added bright pastels, jewels, and embroidery that glittered because they wanted everything to PD up on camera. All of this would have been rare during the real Regency period. Bridgerton, dressing the past. Bridgerton takes place in the 1800s. But its wardrobe should totally be on a red carpet today. The show's costume designer wanted the clothes to reflect emotion and personality. Each family even has its own color palette. The Featheringtons wear yellows and greens to show off their flashy taste. The Bridgertons stick to blues and whites to match their calm and elegant nature. These choices tell the audience who these people are before they even utter a word. The actual Regency clothing was much more toned down. Women wore lighter fabrics like cotton or silk in neutral shades. Their hairstyles were simpler too. Bridgerton loves to exaggerate. That's no secret. You'll see tightly fitted corsets that push the bust high. There's the kind of jewelry that catches every light. And even the hairstyles, especially the Queen's, look magnificent. The show uses its costumes to bridge the gap between past and present. The wardrobe uses vintage shapes with a touch of modern glam. It is done so to make it easier for today's viewers to connect with characters who lived 2 centuries ago. It's about making the past feel alive and relatable. So it is more about the spirit of romance and individuality that is not bound to time. Bridgerton is made even more special by the way its costumes tell a modern story through a historical lens. The show uses clothing as a way to express freedom and even rebellion. Especially for its women characters. You'll notice that Daphne's early gowns are softer and more modest. Later her style becomes bolder. Similarly, characters like Queen Charlotte wear exaggerated dresses that symbolize power and control. These fashion choices may not have existed in exact form during the real Regency era. But they reflect what the era stood for. Social change, self-expression, and hidden desire.